afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Our ancestors believed that winter was the death of the old and spring was the birth of the new. Last year, 2020, was not very pleasant. I'd even go as far as saying it's changed our lives forever. And then winter was long and hard this year, affecting people all over the world because of the solar minimum. So I'd like to take a bit of time today while I have my campfire in the snow and burn off some of the rubbish that can't be disposed of through recycling, and take a moment to reflect on how our lives have changed, how my life has changed, how your life has changed in the last year. And maybe to start thinking of ways forward. Our nature lies in movement, complete calm is death. So wrote Piaget, and it's very true. What was will never be again, and we must embrace a new way of looking at the world. At New Year's Eve, you're supposed to make resolutions about what you intend to do in the coming year. And it's very hard to do so when you're locked inside four walls and you have no concept of if you'll even have a future. But one resolution I think we should all keep is try to live life to the fullest. Even when we're being restricted, try and live life to the fullest. Live life like it's an adventure. Start examining your bucket list. Make yourself a list of 10 things to do. 10 things you really, really want to do. Or 10 things you want to have. 10 things you want to experience. Write them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Write them down. You want to go to Thailand? Number 1, go to Thailand. Number 2, go swimming in the Ganges River in India. Number 3, become CEO of a company. It doesn't matter what it is. I want you to spend a little time today as winter draws to a close and the old times die with it. Really work out 10 things you want to do in this lifetime and then do them. Focus on them. Don't get distracted by the media and the permanent death toll statistics we're bombarded with. It's your life. You only live once, well, in this incarnation. Write down 10 things and then do them. And then, when you've done them, write another 10 things. But the point is, you need to be able to focus on what you want to do, what you hope to achieve in this life. I've done this numerous times in my life, and it hasn't always worked out as planned. It really hasn't. Sometimes, like the Buddhists believe, wanting something has negative consequences when you actually get it. But I did it. I got what I set out for, and I can tick that one off. If you ever wanted to write a book, you've got plenty of time now. Write a book. Doesn't matter if it gets published. Publish it yourself if need be. Important thing is to do it. You want to write a song? Write a song. We get distracted by this need to be superstars. This modern concept that if you're not well famous and a superstar, you're a nobody. Who are you trying to prove to? Are you trying to prove to yourself, or are you trying to prove to other people? Because it should be about yourself. Until you're confident with yourself, you shouldn't really be telling people what to do. I've got a little YouTube channel, and I spent a long time thinking about whether to have one or not. Oh yeah, I've always posted my animal videos, whatever. If it goes big, it goes big. If it doesn't, it doesn't. For me, it's like a record of what I was doing when I did it. I travelled a lot in my youth around the world. I did lots of interesting things. And I had this idea that you shouldn't use a camera. And now I regret it, because there's lots of things I can barely remember because they happened so long ago. Lots of people, lots of places. So, winter is finishing, spring is coming, 2021 will hopefully be a better year for all of us. And what you're going to do, I really, really hope, is write down 10 things you want to achieve or you want to do. And then work out how to do them. Take responsibility for your own destiny. And I'll do the same. I need to write 10 new things and set myself to doing them. As always, from the snow-covered Carpathian mountains, be free.